making pozole hack. Okay, so it's going to be an easy pozole recipe that you can whip up in no time. And I'll show you some tricks to have this ready in a few, maybe in less than an hour. But I need to put out a disclaimer. This is not the original pozole recipe. So if you're looking for that, we could definitely do that. But it's going to take a long time for us to get all of the things that we need ready, especially because this is hominy. Okay, so it's a different type of corn. This is the corn that you make tortillas and masa and the pozole with. But in order to get it really soft, like you get it in the can already, it takes a couple days for you to actually process it and get put the lime in there and get the tough peel from the outside to kind of like bust off. And there's a little part in call it the tail. The tail that's really hard. So it takes a long time for us to prep that. Who is watching? Oh, hi, Vero. Vero Bañuelos. Yes, Ceci, Susana. All right. So if you guys are ready to get this started, here's what you're gonna need. Some Juanitas or whatever type of hominy. Now, I like this one because it's still a little coarse, and there's another one that's really white and soft. I like this one better because it tastes a little bit more authentic. If you're looking for real authentic, this ain't the show. Not today. We could do that later. Okay, so you're gonna need the Juanitas hominy. You're gonna need some Las Palmas red chili sauce. I've tried a lot of chili sauces before. This is the one that tastes as close to the salsa that my mom makes as humanly possible. So you're gonna need that. You're also gonna definitely need some tapatio for when you're ready to eat it. You're gonna need some nor. Now, if you're allergic to sodium, or if you're on a low sodium diet, maybe you need to find an alternate for this. If you want to make like vegan pozole, you could probably add jackfruit. Let's try that. Let's try some jackfruit pozole. And this is the vegan chickenless seasoning. Now I found that at Trader Joe's. Can you see that? But you could definitely use this, especially if you're if it's kosher. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Richard. Let me put my glasses on. I'm gonna try not to act like. There we go. Trying to act like I ain't blind. Steven, Erica, hi. Okay, so back to not distract me. Back to the ingredients. So if you're cooking kosher, don't use this because it actually has chicken product in it. This is the vegan list, okay? It tastes almost exactly like this, so almost like it. So next you're gonna definitely need some tostadas for after, for when you're ready to eat. You're gonna need some cabbage, some red radishes. Hi, Kelly. Lemon or lime, onion, and garlic. All right, so we're about to start. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get this cooking as soon as possible. Ana María. Hola, tía. Mi tía Anita, ¿cómo está, tía? Les voy a enseñar cómo hacer pozole rápido, huevón, pozole huevón. Vamos a decir, así le vamos a poner, pozole huevón. So earlier I cooked the chicken and I just added the ends of the scallions. Now this is what I was talking about last time. If you have like scallions and all these aromatics and some of the ends are you don't want to use the ends, just save them in a little plastic bag, because what they do, you can use them later, and what they do is that they flavor your soups, Hi, Jessie. Woo! You can join me to make some pozole huevon, the lazy type of pozole. So I was talking about all the aromatics like scallions and onion and celery. Whatever parts you take off and you're not going to use to make your dishes look pretty, put them in a Ziploc bag and use them for your soups and to flavor anything that you're doing, caldo de pollo or sopitas. Okay. Hi, Maria. All right, from Prescott, Arizona. Maria Quesada. Hola, Maria. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what to do with the juice and the chicken. Okay. So, and you need to get everything cooking so you can start like cutting everything and prepping everything. So, what we're gonna do is take the chicken and the juice, and we're gonna separate them right now. Okay, we're gonna take some of the juice, not all of the juice. And you always start with a clean kitchen, a clean surface, clean hands, and clean everything, okay? So, actually, I was talking to my Mama Maria. Hola, Florecita, hola, mi amor, mira, les voy a enseñar cómo hacer un pozole más saludable que el de puerco. Pero para que te lo puedas comer tú, porque te queremos saludable. So I was telling my mom, I said, Mom, I'm doing like the cooking show. She said, okay, go on with your bad self. And I said, well, I told him that you told me the first step to cooking was cleaning and washing your hands. She said, actually, the first step to cooking is thanking the Lord or the Holy Universe, for having what you have and being where you are and being able to cook. Me gusta verte cocinar cuando vengas. Me enseñas. Oh, sí, tía, ¿le gusta verme cocinar? Ay, sí, el pozole huevón. Sí, esto me encanta, me fascina, es muy therapeutic, okay? Therapeutic for me. Anyway, so here's the chicken, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this juice out the pot. Okay, so you take some of the juice out the pot. Hi, Angie, Angela, Andrea, tía. Pues voy a tratar de hacer en inglés y en español. Voy a hacer Spanglish para que me entienda, pero vamos a hacer pozole huevón hoy. Así que póngase lista porque le voy a hacer que su esposo se enoje porque ustedes hacen todo bien auténtico, ¿verdad? Hi, Gina. We're making lazy pozole today. Pozole hack. Okay, so we have some of the caldo still in there, caldo de pollo. Well, the juice of the chicken that I boiled. And all I added was the scallions, and a little bit of salt. Now we're gonna start with the cans. When you buy these cans, please don't just open them because you never know what kind of critters were crawling on it or who touched it or whatever. So not only because of the corona, you have to make sure that you clean the tops of your cans. Oh my God, Jessie, your mom watches my show all the way from Virginia. Shout out to Jessie's mom from Virginia. Thank you for watching. So make sure that you cook this. Now I have some vinegar and this rag and a teensy bit of bleach. Okay, so make sure you clean your cans really well because remember you're going to be opening it, and when you open it, whatever was on top is going to go inside the juice. So I know there's a trick to opening the cans like this, but you know we were taught to open them like this. So somebody's got to teach me if you know. These cans are pretty heavy, so if you have one of those electric can openers, you gotta be very careful. Okay, so we're gonna open this and this is the I used to teach single men how to cook, and they loved all the cooking hacks, the cooking tips that I taught them. And one of them was one of my past board members. He goes by Chuy, but his name is Eddie Villanueva, and this is his favorite. And then he cooked it for his wife, and this is his wife's favorite. So, hi Mark Brago. I love you so much, sweetheart. I miss you, and thank you for always helping us and supporting us. And you know what I want to say to you today, whatever's going on, sweetie, let it go. Whatever you didn't do, don't even worry about it. You know, the people who love you and who know what's going on with you, they're going to be there for you. And I'm not saying this to make the other people look bad. Everybody has a reason for what they do. Everybody does the best that they can with what they've been taught or whatever, but you know, we just always think about the consequences before you do something, because that's kept me being a pretty ethical person. You know, I always ask myself, if I do this, what's the final outcome, and who's it gonna hurt? My shirt today, we rise by lifting each other, and that's been my motto. And I didn't come up with it. It was many years of my mom, you know, teaching us and training us, actually training us to be good people. Eduardo Flores. Hola, Eduardo. Where are you from, Eduardo? This is harder than I thought. I should have had this open before you guys started watching. Alright. So, I just need to order a better can opener. Never done this before, just now that I'm live. That always happens, right? Alright. Okay, so, some technical difficulties. Now, it ain't the muscles, because I got the muscles to do it. Alright. I'm going to open the rest up with the can, with the knife. You know, that sounds dangerous. Okay, same thing with this can. Hi, Joe Gutierrez. Welcome. Okay, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better. Now remember, this salsa stains, so it doesn't matter if it's the one I made the other day, the original one, or this one. It stains, so you have to be very careful when you're cooking using this salsa. Oh no, definitely need a better. Anybody want to send me a good can opener? I'll give you a shout out. Okay. Anyways. All right, so I have the caldito already in the stove. So now be very, very careful, because this stuff is sharp as heck. So what you need to do is just pull that up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drain the hominy comes in water, so you're gonna want to drain this. Some people wash it, but I don't, because I still like the taste of the hominy. Now, this is what hominy looks like. So it's corn, but it's a different type of corn. Okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in the pot with the juice where you cook the chicken. Okay? do, or what I do when the family's coming over, is I hide the cans so that they don't know that I cheated, and it tastes just as good. And they never know. Okay, so next you're gonna take your salsa and you're gonna pour the whole can into the pot. So what I do as to gauge or to measure is every can of hominy, I add one of these, and it's 28 ounce. It's a 28 ounce can. Okay. Hi Kim Craby, Marissa Santiago. How you doing? Maria Lopez. I was watching to see when you were going to use the knife. Oh, I know that makes people nervous, but I'm pretty good with knives. Just don't take that any other way. Marissa, hi, I'm watching from Virginia Beach. Shout out to Virginia Beach. I wish I was at the beach right now. Aww. Okay, so you pour the whole can into the pot. What we already have in here is the juice of where I cooked the chicken, so the stock, the broth, whatever you want to call it. And then I added the hominy. Now I'm adding the whole can of Las Palmas red chili sauce. Now I'm giving them shout out, so I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna hit him up for sponsorship. And it's not for me, it's gonna be for the seniors. You know, we can cook huge pots of this and send it to the seniors. Gotta make sure they like pozole. Candy Johnson, hi Candy! I am making some a pozole hat. Now this is a really delicious, you might call it soup, we just call it pozole. Okay, so next what we do is we take the chicken, and we try to make this a little bit healthy. So we're using chicken instead of pork. You usually you use pork, but I don't do pork. Yes, I use the ends of the onions, the scallions, anything that people throw away. It still has flavor and it still has nutrition, so why waste it? I hate wasting stuff. We grew up very poor, and you know, we did what we had. What we did a lot with what we had. So you know, I like I said before, I'm the master of reinventing the day before meal. I can serve you the same meal the whole week. I mean, with the same stuff I cooked on Monday, and just repurpose it and create whole new dishes. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the chicken off of the, hi Anthony, how you all doing out there? Okay, you're gonna take the chicken, you're gonna take the skin. Let's see, I took the skin off of it. A lot of people like skin. I personally do not even when it's fried. So take out all the meat. A lot of people, again, they like pozole and they like the carne de puerco, which is the pork, and they like to put the pig's feet and all that kind of stuff in the pozole. But again, I do not. And you guys can do that. You can use pork. You're gonna have to cook the meat for a long time, quite a few hours for it to get really soft. Karen Butler, hi niece, how are you? How y'all doing in Jacksonville? I'm making a Mexican dish, but I'm doing a hack. I'm not doing it like the OG traditional way. Of course, my mama is locked in the room because she would be disgusted with me because we do authentic Mexican. But you know, I understand a lot of people don't have the time, or they don't have all the skills or everything they need to do everything from scratch. And to make pozole from scratch, is an ordeal. It takes a long time. It's a tedious process, but you can do it. You can do it if you have time, which is what we have right now. So maybe I should do it, huh? All right, we'll do an authentic Mexican pozole at another show. So take off all the fat. And this is when you cook nutritious meals, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. You can eat way more than you know when you cook stuff that ain't that nutritious. Karen Booker, hey auntie, we doing good. Love and miss you. I miss y'all too. You know I gotta get out and pay you all a visit, or at least send you a card or something. DM me your address. I would love to send you a postcard or something. Say hi to the kids. Send them a little something too. Oh, you're loving my music, right? It's lounge beats. I love music. Period. Music has got me through so many terrible times in my life. You know, I can think back to things I was going through back in the day, especially when I was a teenager, and I have to say that a lot of artists and a lot of music truly saved my life and, you know, helped me out. Oh, the candle. Ooh, of course, detective. You know, y'all gotta be especially trained to have that keen eye to see. The candle is I started saying this, right? So my mom said before, I was telling her, trying to be an expert on cooking and stuff. I said, Mom, the first step is cleaning and washing your hands. And she said, no, the first step is thanking the Lord and the Holy Universe that you have food to cook and that you have a place to make your food, to cook your food. So that's part of it. I lit my candle today, and I'm thankful for all the ingredients. I'm grateful. I'm grateful every day, but you know, these times that we're going through right now, we can only get through them by helping each other out. Hence the shirt. We rise by lifting each other. So, Jorge Quesada, hola Jorge Quesada. Okay, so there's a lot of bone, and what you want to end up is with your chicken. You don't want to get shredded too much. You still want the pieces of chicken, but a lot of people love to be served pozole with a big old pig feet or with a piece of bone in it, you know, because it tastes better. But we're gonna do a little healthy version of pozole, okay? Besides the already prepackaged stuff. You gotta make sure you keep washing your hands. I just wash my hands because I don't like having anything on my dirty hands. Okay, so back to the pot. Now you're gonna stir. You're gonna stir the pot. You're gonna stir the pot. I've been accused of that. Only when it's necessary. Okay, so now we have the hominy cooking. We added the red chili sauce, and now we are going to add the chicken. Sous chef at? I need a sous chef. Anybody want to be my sous chef? Or like Kim used to say, my soup chef. Anybody want to be my soup chef? Okay, so need my cutting board, so that you guys can see how we cut all the veggies. Now, I use one side of the board for meat and another one for the veggies. Jesse, I would love for you to be my soup chef. Okay, so that's cooking, and what really makes this taste like really homey, is this garlic. Hi, Renee Smith. Thank you for getting me this ring light. I know I said that last time, but I'm just grateful. Whenever somebody gives me something, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you just giving me smiles and supporting my crazy ideas and my community events and programs and all that stuff, because that's really what my passion is besides cooking. Okay, so your garlic, ajo. Again, you cut off the butt. Cut off the butt. Now that's the butt. Okay, you're gonna take that off because it's you want a nice clean cut. Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly always has some really awesome ideas. Kimberly, I started playing around with the YouTube channel, and it'll go live this week. Okay, and I'll upload all of the recipes to the YouTube channel so that people can watch anytime they want. And I thought about it, and it's like, you know, what a beautiful legacy it would be for me to upload all of my recipes, so that whenever my daughters want to comfort themselves, if I'm no longer here, they could just tune into the YouTube channel and download all my recipes. So that'll be like, you know, your legacy, what they can keep, because I don't know if y'all knew this, but whatever you put on YouTube stays there forever. So y'all gotta be careful what you be posting. Okay? Kim used to say, social media is not your friend or your personal therapist. You don't want to put stuff up there that people can use against you. Don't. So because she said even Jobs look at that stuff, the po-po looks at that stuff, your enemies look at that stuff, stalkers. Where's my stalker at? Are you tuning in today, stalker? Yoli, can you send me the link to the YouTube channel? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so it's not only going to be for my daughters, it's going to be for my friends and anybody who wants to make these yummy recipes. And I'll always have a message for you all. So I'm talking and talking, but I cut up 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, and I'm going to put all this. Hi, Erica. Yeah, thank you, Renee. Can y'all hit the like or the little heart so I can see that you're watching and that you're liking this? It'll make me feel good too. Okay, so we're gonna put the garlic. We're gonna stir. It's already smelling good. Up in here. The garlic is sticky, so you're gonna want to keep washing your hands. But garlic has a sticky. I would love to subscribe to your YouTube channel too. Oh, thanks, Jessie. Renee, my grandkids too. Thank you, Ceci, for the hearts. See, that inspires me. Go ahead and hit the little hearts, you guys. Just all you gotta do is poke the little heart or the like, and I'll see it come light up in my screen. Bob Cabeza. Hi, Bob. How are you doing, sweetheart? I pray for you all the time, okay? And I want you to know that you're a very important member to this community, and I'm so glad that you're feeling better, that you're doing better, okay? Glad you're tuning in because we're making pozole huevon. We're doing a hack on pozole. I'm gonna wash my hands. grandkids too. My grandkids, yes, they're gonna do the cookie show too. So, because I'm making kosher pozole, I'm going to use the veganless, the chicken bouillon instead of this. But if you're not keeping a kosher food diet, then you can use this. And if you're allergic to sodium or whatever, then don't. Okay, but this makes it taste really, really yummy. But today I'm going to use the veganless chicken bouillon. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of that. 2 tablespoons of vegan chickenless bouillon. I know I'm mixing it up, huh? So yeah, being around and having a lot of friends and family that are kosher, they're gluten free, they're lactose intolerant, all this stuff. I've had to learn how to do hacks for everything and substitute one thing for another, while still making sure that everything tastes delicious. So this pozole is gonna taste delicious, I guarantee it. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna start prepping everything that you're gonna put on top of your pozole. So the pozole is served in a deep bowl, and what you put on it is cabbage, onion, radish, lemon, and tapatio. I learned how to make my own tapatio. So okay, let me bring y'all closer so you can see. Let's see. Is that good? Yes. Okay. So, Angélica, ¿verdad? Hola, prima. Angélica, ¿cómo estás? Gela. Mira, ustedes que tienen muchas verduras y todo esto, siempre andan haciendo cosas así, ¿verdad? Taquitos, pozole. ¿Cómo están allá? ¿Cómo andan en Zacatecas? So I can totally make this dish vegan style. Yes, Yoli, let's try using jackfruit instead of meat. I just thought about that as I was talking about the vegan, the seasoning salt or bouillon. I bet you it would be great because it has that texture of meat, especially if you cook it right. Vegan pozole with jackfruit. Let's try it. Nancy Alvarez, get on it. Okay, so we want to take the stem and all that stuff off of the onion. Now, the way my mom cuts the onions is like she does this and then she does that and then she does this, but I ain't doing that. Curl your fingers. And again, my mom taught me, to have pride. Even when you're cutting an onion or a tomato, you gotta have pride. You can't be chopping all crazy and having all these big ass, sorry, today's Sunday is the Lord's Day. This big old chicken pieces. See? I'm almost so confused. These big old vegetable pieces. So, and cooking to me is an art. It's an art. So, I love all my food to look beautiful and to taste really, really good. Okay, so you're gonna want to make really fine dices of onion, and just take your time. But if you're talking to your comadre or your kids are running around and you're doing this and you're trying to tell them to sit the heck down, you might chop your finger off. So just make sure that you're paying attention, that you're present. You have to be present when you're cooking because it's so therapeutic, Carmen Torres. Hi, Carmen. Oh my gosh. I love my mentees. I miss you all so much. We need to have a reunion. we need to have a reunion of all my the girls and the guys that I used to teach health education to. I'd like to know how you all turned out. Did I do a good job? Did you all listen? Did I connect with you? Did I get through to you? Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a reunion, because there's nothing better than finding out what kind of impact you had with the people that you helped out, that you were reaching out to, you know. So do you see how pretty it's turning out? Really thin and little dices. Hi Roman, I miss you so much. How's the marriage life going? I see you really happy, and that makes me happy. Anytime any of my friends, my family, or my past board members are happy, I'm happy. Okay? So again, be really careful when you're cutting the onions, the cabbage, and the lemons, because you don't want to chop your finger off and have some fingers in your pozole. Renee Smith, being present is also how you pour your love into each dish. Oh yes, you know that is the main ingredient, is love. And I love people. I love helping people. Okay. Very therapeutic. Oh, it's therapeutic watching? Right, that's what I want to do. Is like I want to have the music and the little candle burning in the background, because this is my zen. This is what relieves me, what makes me feel better, what connects me, especially when I prepare meals for my friends and my family, and I watch their face as they're enjoying the food. There's nothing like that feeling. Okay. Hi Alma Marquez, ¿cómo estás, corazón? Oh, the background, right? You just wanna relax. Okay, so here's your onion. Okay, so it's supposed to look all pretty, and it is about presentation. You have to make sure that all your food looks good, because people eat with their eyes first. So here's the the cabbage. Take off whatever is like like not hearty, or if it's getting a little rotten or something. But do not throw this away. Put it in a little Ziploc so that you can flavor your soups. Renee, you want to hear me sing? Stop it. That was a private show for my mama. Okay, I don't have a voice to sing. Feels like the L word reinvented. Oh my God! I just thought about that the other day. Just naming a few of the segments. You know, lesbians on location, and then we would be cooking. We would be doing all these things, but I'm not going to talk any more about that, because I always be giving out my ideas. Okay, so concentrating. You concentrate. So you want to have your cabbage, and this you have to chop really fine. Okay. Now I see again people serving pozole, and their cabbage looks like this on top of the soup. That's not how it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look really fine. So take your time. Take your time, and use your fingers and your hands as a guide. There's also the peelers, like the potato peelers. Who makes Ooh, sofrito. Oh God, yes. Marissa, sofrito por favor. Okay, so there's some potato peelers that you could just glide through this, and it makes it really, really fine, and it looks so freaking pretty when you serve it on your pozole. But again, just don't be lazy. Just take your time, be present, listen to the music, light your candle, and just think of how beautiful your dishes are gonna look when you set it up to feed your friends or your family. Think about that. Have some pride in your presentation. Ooh, pride in your presentation. Okay. Can you all give me some little hearts? I want to see some little hearts. Renee, show them how it's done. Give me some love. Just let me know you like this. Oh, it's smelling so good. Annie, oh my God, Annie Greenfield, how are you doing, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a while. Another community activist and a person that's always doing such great and amazing stuff in the community, being loud and alerting city council and the community on what we should be doing. Jesse Santiago. Yes, you and your mama come to my cooking show. Can you imagine? You can do some fusion cooking, man. Sherman Maddox and I, we're going to open up a kitchen with Mexican and soul food, Mexican food and soul food. And we should think about that again, Sherman. Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. They got it down. They got it down. She's coming in July, Jesse. Oh yeah, hopefully we can all, you know, get together and congregate by then. If not, it's okay. I could put you two in the shower and quarantine you myself, and you know, we can get down in the kitchen. Okay. So anyways, you got the message on how to chop. They got it down. Yes. Okay. How to chop your cabbage. Repollo. This is called repollo in Spanish. Okay. Or say re-chicken. Re-chicken. So you put all your repollo in a little bowl next to your onion that you just cut. I'm gonna save the rest for later. Okay, so next we'll cut the lemon. Lemon or lime, okay? It doesn't matter. It does have lemon and lime do have a little different taste, but we're gonna use lemon today. Okay, so cut your lemon, cut the ends of the lemon, and then you cut it like this. You cut it like that. And you cut it like this. And everything has to look really pretty and presentable. So you gotta make sure that it looks enticing. Fusion cooking, yum. Wait till you hear the recipes that I already came up with for the mix of soul food. We could do some of that. Okay, because Sherman and I used to get in the kitchen, boy, oh boy. We were, you know, having a little margarita or a shot of tequila, and we were cooking, we were talking smack. Hi, Fabian. How are you guys doing in the valley? Did you guys get a lot of heat yesterday? It was pretty damn hot. I actually had to turn on the air conditioning unit. Okay, so again, you could just throw it in there, but me being Angel, I like to set it up where they're facing up and they look all pretty. Okay, so now you set that along your onion. So you're gonna have your onion, your limon or lime. You're gonna have your cabbage. Now we're gonna do rábanos. Rábanos. Okay, go ahead and roll that R. Rábanos. Radishes. And then what you want to do with the radishes is you want to cut the stem off. So you want to cut them off of this, just like that. Don't take off too much of the meat. Okay. So I still haven't figured out what to do with this. We could probably save it for the to flavor the soups too. But there's a there's a use for everything, because look at this. This is so, we could use this for maybe salad. Maybe we could wash it real good, chop it up, and put it in a salad. Lupe, prima, we're making pozole. Ooh, how did this one almost get away? Whoop. Whoop. Ugh. It's okay, because we're gonna wash all these right now. Okay, so you take these and you're gonna wash them really well. Ooh, it's smelling so good. Lupe is my cousin. We're first cousins. What are we? We're second cousins. Lupe's grandpapa, Lupe's dad and my grandpa were brothers. There you go. Oh my goodness, the pozole is looking good. It's smelling really good. So, okay. This is Santiago. Oh, my little socks. They're little footsies. I don't even know what to call these, but I have this wood floor, and when I don't wear anything on my feet, I leave my tracks all over the place. And especially if you want to keep your floor clean. Okay, so next you cut it off of the bush. Now you're gonna cut the little rat tail off. See that? You don't want that. So you're gonna cut that off, and you're gonna do it to all of your rábanos, radishes. Deja, what's up, girl? I'm making pozole. Did you ever try my pozole? Okay, so cut off all those ends, because you're gonna be careful, because they roll all over the place. You saw how they fell. Make sure you wash these really well. Wash all of your fruits and vegetables. There's actually Trader Joe's has a fruit and vegetable wash. Booties. Renee said these are called booties. I don't know where they're called booties, because they don't go there. They go on your feet, not on your booty. Okay. So what you're gonna do with the rábanos, the radishes, is you're gonna put the flat part down so that it doesn't go everywhere. And again, cooking should be zen. It's zen-like. So what you're gonna do is take your time, and you're gonna slice these. Okay, use your finger as a guide. So just slice these. You want clean, pretty little circles. And you put these in your bowl. Okay, put the flat part down. Just take your time and just put some music on. Luz, creo que llegué tarde al video. No supe cómo se hace. Esperé un poco más. Tengo curiosidad de ver cómo salió. Perdón. Hola, Luz. Mira, como estaba diciendo, la receta original que se usa para hacer este pozole toma mucho tiempo. Entonces lo que yo estoy tratando de hacer es enseñarles como a los muchachos solteros o a mujeres solteras que no les guste cocinar, cómo hacer un hack, cómo hacer un pozole que no les tome mucho tiempo, pero que sepa bueno y que sea que tenga nutrición. La carne de puerco sabemos que es no es muy saludable para la gente, pero yo uso pollo y le quito todo el pellejito para que esté un poco más saludable. Ok, so cada quien hace las cosas como quieren, pero yo les voy a enseñar cómo hacer, claro que les voy a enseñar cómo hacer el original, que como se usa la carne de puerco, el nixtamal, pero este será otro segmento de esto, ok. So ahorita les estoy diciendo cómo cuando corten todo tiene que estar bonito, la presentación es muy importante, que no corten pedazotes de cebolla o pedazotes así de repollo para servir el pozole, sino que todo tiene que ser bien menudito, bien bonito. La presentación sí es mucho. You need to go on Food Network Cooking Challenge. Kim Craby. My Kim used to tell me that all the time. And I used to tell her, yeah, but I'm not a trained chef. Well, not trained by in a school or I didn't go to any culinary classes, but I was trained by my mama. And she taught me, I mean, just to take pride and pour your heart and soul into everything you do. And if you're not in the mood to cook, don't you dare go in the kitchen, because it's either going to be salty, it's going to be they're not going to sync right, you know? You're not going to be in other words, people taste your emotions in the food. And this is like a lot of the Latina households believe this wholeheartedly, that however you're feeling, it's going to be felt and tasted in your food. And I remember whenever my mom was mad at my dad and she got to the kitchen and cooked, her food was so spicy, we used to joke and we used to say, Mom, are you mad at my dad today? And then she would ask why, and we would say, because the food is freaking spicy, and she would just laugh. And of course she was, you know. So maybe it's true, but all I know is that I cook with love, and if y'all can't feel it when you eat my food, then I ain't doing it right. Okay, so again, take all your rábanos. Come on guys, say it with me. Rábanos. Slice them really thin, and then they should look like this. Okay, so now you're putting this beautiful these toppings together, and again I'm gonna put all of this stuff away now because the pozole is boiling. And I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to even do this quicker, what I did one day, and I know my family's gonna be really surprised and in shock, but my whole family was coming in to town, right? And I had promised that I was gonna make them pozole. Wait, y'all need to see my serious face when I'm talking about this stuff, because I am serious. Okay. So, get these balls off my face. Put here. I don't like balls in my face. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I do. So my family was coming over, and I had promised that I was gonna make them pozole. And it was a lot of family members. If you're Mexican or you're Latino, whatever, we have a lot of family members. So they were coming over. What's today's message on my shirt? Oh, we rise by lifting each other. That's, going with the times that we're going through right now. We will only rise by lifting each other. And I gotta give a shout out to all of the small business owners, the local businesses, the local nonprofits for doing everything that we're doing. Latinas Unite. It's so funny. Everything that's going on right now, all these local small businesses, the nonprofits, we're uniting forces with the city government, with bigger businesses, and we're making it happen. We are taking care of our community, and this is nothing new, y'all. I mean, I can't tell you how many years I was preaching the same thing. You know, we have to build and maintain a relationship with the local businesses, with the nonprofits, because whether we have a pandemic or not, we are the ones that are the tip of the spear in the community. Our finger is in the pulse of our entire community, and if there's something going on, y'all need to connect with us, not try to figure it out yourselves, because you can't tell us what we need. You need to ask us what we need. Told you it's Sunday. I get preacher-like on Sundays. But, you know, if you guys don't agree, that's on you. But I've been in this line of work, nonprofit work, almost 30 years. I know, I was 10 when I started. Almost 30 years. And I've always said, but for the help, the love, and the support of the community, we've been able to survive. We've been able to keep our doors open, even when other nonprofits or bigger nonprofits or businesses have to shut theirs down. So, you know, please pay attention. If we tell you we need something, just give it to us. It's not for us, it's for the community. 100% of the proceeds that you all give to California Families in Focus goes directly to the community and to the people we say we're helping. So we don't pay staff because we are 100% volunteer run. Even me, I've been doing what I do for so many years without getting paid. I know my board wants me to get paid because they don't want me to have other jobs. And Debbie, hi Debbie Ward. Hello, beautiful. Preach, my sister. Small businesses, you know, we have to support each other because I don't know what else I have to tell everybody to convince them, but you know, I've been a loud voice for many, many years talking about unity and relationship building and relationship oh man, just makes me really sad sometimes to see everybody suffering, and I'm an empath to the 100th power, and whatever's going on with people, I feel it that's strong, you know. So I am going to be passionate and speak out against injustices and people who are out there just capitalizing on other people. And if you don't like what I'm saying, don't listen. But I surround myself with loving, generous, kind, giving, ethical members of society. And if you ain't in that circle, you better be asking yourself why. You shouldn't be asking me why they ain't my friends. Ask them why they ain't my friends. Which, I have a lot of friends, so. If I'm not wealthy with money, I'm wealthy with many, many friends. Jesse, I appreciate you too, my love. Okay, so it's looking so good here. Now, let me see, my tostadas. Oh yeah, the tostadas you want to lay out in a nice little, sorry for all that noise, in a nice little plate or some sort of receptacle. I use my big words, receptacle. But I don't know why they serve tostadas with pozole. It's just the way it's been. So tostadas or chips with pozole. And I used to tell my mom, oh, you're serving something made out of corn with something made out of corn. But, you know, it's tradition. So we follow that. We keep that tradition. Okay. Alejandro Ramirez, hola Alex, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so let me show you how this looks so far. Okay, I want you guys to still see me talking smack. No, I don't talk smack. I talk truth. Man, that pozole is smelling really, really good. Hola Tere, ¿cómo estás, corazón? ¿Cómo están los babies? Los babies ya grandes. Okay. Okay. So you see, clean this up. I love, man. I'm a very, very neat, clean person. I love everything to look pretty and have a nice, pretty presentation. So, I know my friends come over and they feel special because I take my time to make them feel special, you know? And they come to my place, they have brunch or lunch or dinner, and they see the time that it takes for me to prep everything. ¿Están bien? Qué bonito, hermosa. ¿Están viendo la televisión? El show de Angel. Okay, so we're ready to serve the pozole. And again, you're gonna need some deep bowls, some soup bowls. Okay? Where's my ladle? Soup chef. Where's my soup chef? Jesse, you're gonna be my soup chef, okay? I know we would have so much fun. We'd probably be laughing and talking smack the whole time. Okay, so now you're gonna ladle your pozole into the soup bowl. Make sure you got some chicken or meat, whatever meat you use, and a lot of the caldo, a lot of the broth. Okay. Steaming. Let me take you over. Let me show you what it looks like, okay? Tell you, they need to make these remote control so I don't gotta be going around. Can you see there's the pozole in the pot, okay? I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the bowl. Rich people probably do have the remote control for these things, or people who have connections. Okay, so now what you're gonna do with your pozole and the way you tell people to fix it is first thing you're gonna put in there is cebolla, okay? Onion, cebolla. So you put your cebolla in there. You put your rábano, radish. Your radishes in there. I don't know, whatever, however many you want. You put some repollo. cabbage. And then you squeeze some lemon or lime. And as much as you want. And then you top it off. What did my friend said, you make things Mexican when you put tapatio on it. Qué rico, ¿verdad? Oh, don't drop it in the soup bowl. I know. Ay, qué rico. It's so... Okay, so you put tapatio. I love spicy. Not too spicy, but I do love the spice, but it has to taste good. Like I said, don't just make spicy food. You have to make food that tastes really good. Okay, here's your presentation. Guys, I don't know how to work this thing, man. I need to learn. Needs to be remote controlled. A mí me gusta con aguacate y pepino. What? Nunca había escuchado de eso. Where do the tostadas go? That stuff's going in your mouth. Okay, so again, put your little presentation together, and you get your tostadas. Ceci Sanchez, it's yummy. Yes. Get your tostada. Eat your tostada. You always serve it. You serve it like that. With a tostada, you mix everything up. You're gonna taste it. Make sure it's yummy for your tummy. It's really hot. Man, oh man. When I tell you that we have comfort food, our own comfort food, this is our comfort food. This is a Mexican, Latino, and Mexican food. Latino food is different, period. Mexican food is also different. I want to be the taster. Renee Smith says she'll be the taster and Jesse can be the sous chef. Okay, deal. So, Mexico has such a variety of Latino dishes, Mexican dishes, that there's different regions. So from the north to the middle to the south, east and west of Mexico, you have our dishes are going to vary, and they're going to have a little bit slightly different ingredients, because I think it's because of what, if you're in the tropical weather, you have different types of ingredients that you can use, or whatever. I think that our food morphed as we traveled to different places, and we had to use what was grown in your certain area. So but it's delicious, you know. Mexican food, Latin food is just so freaking delicious. Wow. Wish you guys could taste this. You have the meat, you have the chicken, you have the hominy, the cabbage gets a little soft, but it's still crunchy. And then you can taste the onion and the citrusy of the lemon. Oh man, but this juice, you guys. And I'm telling you, I got slack for using canned hominy and canned chili sauce, but this is as close as you're gonna get to our my mama's original recipe as you can. Jesse, your mouth is watering. I know, sweetie. Look, I tasted it for you. So again, you serve it with tostadas, and you just enjoy it. In Mexico, they used to use this for weddings, for baptisms. There were certain things that They did take a lot of time to make, but it was for special occasions. Pozole was one, birria is another, mole is another. So there's certain things that we make as a group for all these special celebrations. Polo Mayberry looks great. Buen provecho. Gracias, Polo. Rosie Gutierrez. Rosie, this is perfect for you to make. If you didn't get the entire recipe, you can. I'm gonna post it when we're done here. I'm gonna post it and then you can follow. It's an easy pozole hack. Pozole huevón. Vamos a comer rico pozole. Gracias, hermosa. Oh, porque crear la receta. You know, sometimes you have to do what you can with what you have. So, did I finish the story where my family was coming over? No, I didn't. So, my family was coming over, and it's a huge family. So, what I did was go to what was it back in the day? It was this Albertsons. I went to Albertsons. I bought. Thank you for the, oh yes, thank you for the love. I love to see the hearts and the little thumbs up. So please push that button. I love it. It inspires me. It makes me keep going. Lupillo Macías, hola primo. Saludos de aquí de Long Beach para toda mi familia allá en Tijuana. Hola a mi tía, mis primas, a todos a que miren el show de Prima Angel. Okay, so back to the story. So they're coming over. I had promised to make them our famous pozole, and I didn't have time to soak the maize, the nixtamal the night before, to cook it, to add the lime, to make it softer. So what I ended up doing is going to Albertsons, and I bought 4 rotisserie chickens. If you guys saw my garage back at my house, I had huge pots where I made I can make a lot of food. So I threw these rotisserie chickens in. Wait, I cut them up and I threw them in there, and I put some water in there. I put the harmony, the red chili sauce, put some water, the ajo, the garlic. I put about 2 big heads of garlic, and I let that cook for about 4 hours, and I started cutting up everything. When my family came, of course, they ran right to the kitchen, ate the pozole, and they swore it was I had done an amazing job, and they were so happy that they came to get the authentic Mexican recipe from my house. I didn't even have the heart to tell them that I had just created a pozole hack. But I tell you guys, it was so freaking good, and it was fast. You know, I mean, of course, faster than 2 days of preparation. But when you cook it nice and slow, but I'm telling you, rotisserie chickens and all the ingredients that you saw here, they were just ranting and raving about how delicious the pozole was. So hey, sometimes you gotta make do with what you have with the time you have. Cindy Brown, holy cow, how you doing, sweetie? Oh, Ariel said this is good for a hangover. Yes, it's good for a hangover. You put a lot of lime and some tapatio. Yep. Jesse's out there working smart, not hard. That's what Kim used to say. Honey, you need to work smarter, not harder. So I didn't even understand the concept. But anyways, good. If you try this, you're gonna people are gonna swear. No, I love you, Cindy. I miss you. People are gonna swear that you took a long time to make it, especially if you use the Juanitas hominy, because it still has a little crunch, a little bite to it. So that's what's going to give it that kind of homey taste. So I wanted to of course talk about my shirt. We rise by lifting each other, and it's totally true. We rise by lifting each other, and we're gonna keep rising by lifting each other. My crew at California Families in Focus is making some Dia del Niño safer at home baskets, and what these baskets are going to contain is going to be crossword puzzles, coloring books, art supplies, reading books. What a concept, reading while you're at home. So they're also going to have snacks like popcorn and movie theater type snacks. Some healthy what is it called, the fruit snacks, and then the granola bars and so forth. So they're creating these safer at home baskets. They're going to be giving them out on April the 30th. So if you all have a family that has a lot of children that needs these type of baskets, call them the love baskets, please hit us up at cffocus@gmail.com. That's cffocus@gmail.com. We'll give them the address. If you let us give us their phone number or their email, we'll send them a message and we'll let them know what time to come pick up those baskets and where. We're also making baskets for our seniors, our disabled citizens that are homebound. If they don't have any way to come out and pick up these supplies, we're making these safer at home love baskets for them. And what we do at California Families in Focus is just spread love. We spread love, we create ethical leaders, we create socially conscious individuals, and we want you all to join us. If you want to be part of our board, if you want to be part of our membership, if you want to volunteer, just hit us up. Send me an email to that same email address, and we'll make sure that we connect with you. Everything that our members do, I always make sure that they get a letter of recognition, and knowing that we appreciate them. They get certificates from city council members. Thank you, city council members, for always providing certificates for me. Even if it's last minute, you guys always come through, and I appreciate the love that the city of Long Beach gives me, gives my nonprofit, gives our members, because without you, without your support, without your help, without believing that we're going to do the right thing with every last little penny we get, we wouldn't be where we are right now. And I'm going to get all chillona and start crying. So right now is the time to come together, not to be fighting or splitting up or anything like that. We need to come together. We need to understand that it's our human right to ask for help, and we need to give help. So if you're capable of helping someone, please help us. Please help us out. I don't take a salary just because if you're gonna pay me $80,000-$90,000, those $80,000-$90,000 can go to the community. I'm okay. I'm taken care of, and I'm gonna be okay for however long I'm on this earth, because I know how to hustle. I know how to make my money on the side. I know how to be a contract consultant. I know how to create programs. So I get my hustle on so that my nonprofit doesn't need to worry about me right now. Now in the future, maybe I'll think about it. My board's trying to convince me to just be a paid CEO, and I'll think about that, maybe for a minimal pay. They just don't want me to go anywhere else and to just focus 100% on our nonprofit. My passion is truly felt. Oh man, I can't even tell you. Thank you for your service. People with disabilities love you, and I love them. We team up with Donaldo Reed, and we help him with the parties that he gives to disabled citizens. And if you guys want to help us with that, come on. If whatever your passion is, I guarantee you that we got a little niche for you, because if it's women in domestic violence shelters, we do a huge event during Christmas where we provide food, clothing, gift cards, and gifts and pajamas and so forth to women and children living in domestic violence, drug rehab, and homeless shelters. And this year we were able to take care of 500 community members. So again, we couldn't do this by ourselves. There's no way I could pay for this entire event by myself. So it takes all of us to come together to take care of our community. Teresa, gracias, hermosa. Dios te bendiga siempre. Sí, Tere. Tere has a story. We fell in love with Tere because, ojalá no te enojes, but Tere lost her husband, and she was left with 4 children. And when we find out about situations like that, we try to do everything possible to make sure that the impact that they feel grieving is a little bit smoothed out, because they know that somebody has their back and somebody is taking care of them. Los vamos a seguir cuidando, Tere. Los queremos mucho, y a ti, a tus hijos y a tus hijas. Y no están solos, ¿okay? No están solos. Nosotros siempre vamos a estar ahí para ayudarles con cualquier cosita, y les tengo una sorpresita, ¿ok? Esta semana les vamos a llegar a su casa con una sorpresa. Así que de parte de la fundación Jenny Rivera Love Foundation o Jenny Rivera Enterprises, estamos trabajando juntos. We're working together with the Jenny Rivera Love Foundation and the Jenny Rivera Enterprises. And I have to tell you that their heart and their love is equal to ours, and together we're going to make some wonderful things happen for our community, especially our single mothers. Yes, Renee said, and we thank all the businesses that support CFF, and we will continue to support you during this pandemic crisis. That's right. Even even the small businesses that have not supported us, we're still supporting them. We're ordering from them, and we're sending it to members of our community. Sometimes we tell them who we are. Sometimes we don't. We just donate, and we just tell them it's from somebody that loves them and cares about them. So if you have it within your budget to adopt a family during this pandemic crisis, please do. Even if it's cooking yourself, you cook, you send them a meal, you go to the local restaurants and you order meals for these community members. You are helping us. You are doing a lot with what you have. If you want to come volunteer right now, people are scared to come out and volunteer. But if you take the precautions, like making sure you wear gloves. Now, people are just talking about the masks. Okay, wear a mask when you go out there. If you have those plastic gloves, please wear those plastic gloves, because you may be a carrier, you don't know it, you're touching everything without wearing your gloves, and you can infect somebody with the COVID-19 virus. So I always make it a habit to go out with my gloves, with my mask, and if I'm a carrier, hey, guess what? I'm wearing gloves, and if I'm touching something, then I'm not going to give it to you. Ceci Sanchez, I will support you. I'm going to send money this week. I found the address. Oh, thank you, Ceci. You always do. And Ceci's a prime example. It could be $10, it could be $20, because that money is going to be used to purchase the items or the supplies that we need for these safer at home love baskets. Okay? And like I said, it's not for me. Whenever I ask you for some money or for some supplies, it is not for me. It goes straight out to the community, and all of the workers that are out there working can tell you, they can attest that everything that comes into our nonprofit organization goes right back out, but in a free package with additional stuff. So together we can make we can get through this pandemic. We can rise by lifting each other, and my hands, face, I'm not cooking anymore, still. So anyways, damn man, I love my community. I love educating. I love connecting. I'm a social being. This is my way of connecting to you and sharing some of my stuff. That's beautiful. The people who have supported our businesses during this time has truly helped us survive. Yes, Jesse. They're helping you know, we're helping each other out in Long Beach. And please don't throw your gloves in the parking lot or the street. Yes, throw them in the trash. If you're gonna wear these plastic gloves or masks, please don't just, I mean, use your common sense. Be socially aware. You know, our society, our environment. We need to be aware that our environment is going to be as clean as we want it to be. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna use this time to do. This is Zen cooking, man. Zen cooking. What do you think? Jesse, what do you think? Zen cooking. Right now, I love to heal and to help people in the community and in our nonprofit, and I love all kinds of inspirational everything. Oh, thank you, Renee. Yeah, right, Jesse? Zen cooking, because man, you gotta have that. So, my great grandmother was a healer. She passed down a few instructions and a few recipes. I have this very old book that's falling apart. The leaves, you know, the pages are falling apart, but it's handwritten with a lot of her homemade remedies that I'm going to start writing and hopefully have it published. But I think I have a little bit of her in me, where I love to share healing messages, inspiring messages, and I got these little cute little power thought cards, and I'm gonna pull out a card, and this card is gonna be a message for all of you watching today. Okay, so whatever card I pull out of here, it's gonna be a message for all of you watching, and if it hits home, then I'm so glad. But sometimes, you know, we're taking care of the entire community, we're taking care of our families, we're taking care of our children, we're taking care of the people at our jobs. We forget to take care of ourselves. And without us taking care of ourselves, there's nothing we could do for everybody else, you know. So we have to take care of ourselves first, and I had to learn the hard way. I've had health issues, and my immune system is one of those compromised immune systems, and you don't need to hear why or what I've gone through, what I've dealt with. But what you need to know is that I'm here, and I'm here for a reason. And the reason today is to help you all connect and heal. So this is a card, and I'm going to read it to you, and hopefully it resonates with one of you, with all of you, with some of you. I'm going to take off my glasses for this. Okay. Ooh, I think this is for me. It says, I balance my masculine and feminine sides always. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and in harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Wow. I love it. I'm going to read it again. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and in harmony. I am at peace and all is well. What do you think about that? We have to be at peace with ourselves, and we have to have a balance. Jesse, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, right? It was you know, for us. And there's a lot of us out there that can identify with our masculine and feminine. We know that we have that inside of us. So, you know, balancing is the key. And also the power of putting words in the now instead of in the future. Like, oh my gosh, if I only had this money, if I only had good health, you know, instead of saying, being grateful and saying and wishing it into existence. I am in perfect health. I am abundant. You know, I have everything I need. Heart fan. Go ahead, Jesse. You know, I just wanted to leave you with that. I am gonna share some stories, like I said, in every cooking class. we are gonna have a little bit of Zen. We're gonna have some music, and we're just gonna have honest dialogue and conversation. I love you all in my community. Long Beach is my community. I've been here for close to 30 years, and I love Long Beach. What can I say? Long Beach adopted me when I came here in 1994, and I've been here ever since then. And the only time I had to leave was because I had to leave. I had to go adopt the children of my brother who was murdered in Sacramento. So I left. I was gone for about 3-4 years, and I miss Long Beach. I miss Long Beach so much. But I'm back. I'm doing everything that the universe leads me to do. And if you don't believe that that's my only motive, then you don't know me. You don't know me. Accolades, awards, you know, everybody gets awards here and there and accolades, and that's good so that people can know that you're doing great stuff out there. But to me, the best rewards and the best awards is when the children that I helped when they were in middle school are strong, intelligent, confident adults now, and they're giving back to the community. That's my award. That's my reward. And if we all had the same mentality, this whole community, this whole world would be just an amazing world, you know. I live to give, and I live to help, and I live to heal. And by doing that, though, I'm healing myself, and I'm living my life, my truth. And nobody could ever tell you differently, and nobody could ever take that from me. Okay? I got deep roots in Long Beach. If you guys doubt it, Google it. You know, I was part of so many boards and chairing so many different youth-led or youth-focused organizations, and I was a commissioner for the Youth and Children Commission here in Long Beach. When I'm good and ready, I'll ask Mayor Robert Garcia and my city council member to put me back in a commission where my heart is. And you know, what I can promise you all and the community, that I will always have the right intentions. I will always have the back of the youth and the women. Men are very important in my life too, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm a male hater or male basher or whatever, but who I really want to focus on is the women and the children, okay? Everybody else can focus on whatever they want, but this is what I'm choosing to focus on moving forward and in the future. So, love you all. Let's do what we can. Let's teach our children to be ethical, to be socially conscious, socially aware, and to understand that it's only us that are going to make this community better and heal this community and get them involved. Don't just say, well, I don't know what to do with my son or my daughter. I'll just put them in front of the tablet or in front of the TV. Make them feel important, that they matter, and that they belong on this planet and this community. Have them write letters to the seniors. Have them write letters to other people in the community that you know might need to hear a positive word from someone. Okay, like I say, I could talk now. I was so nervous at the first class, but I could talk forever because I love teaching, I love healing, and I love cooking, and this is my way of coping and helping with this pandemic and every day. So I love you all. Tune in for the next show. We're gonna do birria. Okay, I'm gonna do authentic birria. I'm gonna make it from scratch, and it's gonna be delicious. And I'll do a kosher, and then I'll do a non-kosher, okay? And I'll try to do, that's a good idea. I'll try to do a vegan version of everything, all right? So I can hit all my friends that are have all these special diets and everything. I love you. Have a happy Sunday, and I'll see you soon.